All right, let's get this started.
DIY.
You still got time to sign up if you're interested in getting your beats or your songs critiqued.
Isn't this what you pray for? Please get your ass out of bed, don't let the day go. Take a look in the mirror, you look ungrateful. This is not an answer that Siri can give us, say so. If you say so. This might be the part they're leaving out when they speak about the high life. Set a goal, hit the goal, then you lose your appetite. Hindsight is biased when all you wanna see is highlights. Or is that my eyesight? Tell me where your drive at. How you so comfortable? You ain't even reach your climax. When you used to fall off, you would holler, I'll be right back. I lost the bigger picture with a ticket to your IMAX. Can you slide that? Can't nobody dig me out this hole of mine. Ain't nobody coming to save me till I put actions on these words. Can't nobody dig me out this hole but I know I need to lean on my patience as I'm digging through this dirt. Ain't this exactly what you pray for?
Hey.
Ain't this what we pray for?
Hey.
How could you complain, bro?
Shout out to Flaw. Nah, you bodied that feature. Oh my gosh. I gotta show this to the people. Hold on.
Ain't this what we pray for? Tell me, how could you complain, bro? It's what you pray for. It's easy for you to say when you not the one that's gripping on the steering wheel, sitting here thinking about a future that ain't crystal clear. Is it weird that it's different?
Oh my god, I gotta show him. You send me a new version? I gotta check that out. Let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about this dude. Let me tell you about this dude Flaw real quick. All right. Let me tell you about this dude Flaw real quick. All right. Let me tell you about this guy Flaw right here. This guy right here. I was leaving the grocery store and I got an email and he was like, I got that verse for you. So we made a song last week during live stream for Flowcation. I was on some good energy. Hook just came to me super fast. The beat came super fast too. Usually that's a good sign that I'm about to hit a flow state. We do this song and did you send me a reference too? Flaw, could you send me a reference real quick? Because I want to play that before we get started. You still got time to sign up. It's not a whole lot of signups right now. So there's a good chance that somebody is going to leave with that hundo and not have to do a whole lot of work. And that means that maybe I'll get a shorter night tonight. Maybe I'm lucky. Maybe I'm lucky tonight. Maybe tonight I'll get a shorter night. Hell no. Y'all finna send stuff in. I already know how it is. Y'all just understand that I could be a little bit late to the party. First and foremost, let me just say this. Welcome to Critique My Beats. Critique My Beats is a series, first and foremost, for independent artists and music producers. Critique My Beats is for DIYers. This is intended to be feedback that you would get from a friend, not just your friend in Curtis King, but your friend amongst the community of artists and music producers who all want to see each other win. Right? We give constructive feedback, no destructive shit here. If you're looking for somewhere where they're going to call your stuff trash because you need that as some pseudo motivation, we're not going to do that. If you love your art, we would love to give you some feedback. If you don't love the art and you in here, this is one thing I'm going to add, because usually I'm like, everything is welcome. If you just bullshit and you don't really love music like that, don't come in here. Don't come in here. We're going to fire your ass up. Don't come in here. Don't do it. Don't even do it. Don't do it. I like to say everybody's welcome. Everybody ain't welcome. If you know that you just put something together and if you don't love this, if you're going to quit this and then like jump into something else next year, this ain't the series for you, because we actually take our time to listen to your music and give you details intended to help you grow, intended to just be feedback that you would get that's unbiased. And we want to see you win, but I ain't trying to help nobody that want to help theyself. Shout out to DistroKid one time. No, DistroKid is the sponsor of this series. They've been so for a second. DistroKid allows you to distribute your music all over the world for only one fee a year. In distributing your music, they also give you the opportunity to get unlimited uploads for those of you that partake in streaming. You can also add people to your teams. They have a teams feature that allows you to pay not just the people involved in the song and the creation of the song, but you can also, this is something that I'm starting to do more research on, you can also start to pay your fans. All you need is an email, and all they need is a DistroKid account. So I am going to, especially this next year, I'm just going to let you know ahead of time. So many of y'all have invested so much time in these sessions with me right? Where we're making a beat and making a song. I feel like you're part of the process, especially when you're giving feedback. I got this model from an amazing independent artist in LaRussell. LaRussell has this where you're able to, excuse me, this big ass arrow, where you're able to basically invest into what that song makes. So if I make a song that you really, really believe in, I'll let you submit an offer for percentages of the song, and I'll choose whether or not to accept that offer. I'll communicate with you, and if so, you're going to be getting DistroKid checks, or you're going to be getting distribution checks based upon how well that song does forever. So the Teams feature with DistroKid makes that really, really easy for you to do. All you need is an email. All they need to do is just sign up. I don't even think they even need an account. I think they just need to sign up to be able to accept it. I need to double check that, but that's the process. Hey, hold on. Before I get started in this, because we already got a few submissions. I'm starting to see them come through. Shout out to y'all. Can I play this real quick? So I ain't put it all together yet, but the homie Flaw, who I was already following Flaw for Flaw TV. I was already following him on Instagram. I'm not exactly sure how we crossed paths at what point, but I know that ever since I've been following, I've been tapped in. Whether it's the podcast, whether it's the show itself, but or whether it's the music itself, I should say. But I've been tapped in, and his skill is just undeniable, man. And when you get to hear bits of his stories, we got to have him on the podcast at some point if he's down. You'll see so much goes into who is flawed, right? But I'm always amazed at the submissions that he would send here, and many of you are as well. And so as I was working on this new song last week, I was like, yo, Flaw was in the building. I was like, I think you'll be perfect for this song. So this is a rough draft. Don't judge the mix. But listen to what this man Flaw sent me. I damn near crashed the car, hitting rewind. Unmixed. Don't judge the mix at all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just letting you in on the process because we DIYers.
DIY.
Let me go grab my water.
Wait, pleasure to meet you, cause I must be new to you. I know that we met before, but you acting unusual. You know when you shining too bright, they about to come after you. Tell me, is it too bright for you? Cause you acting unusual. Why you acting unusual? Hey, yeah, got you acting unusual. Wait,
listen to this verse.
Hey, why you
unmixed.
Got you out of your usual. Acting unusual, like no.
Acting unusual, actually matter of fact you should roll. This ain't the Truman Show, Alice in Borderlands, where all the humans go, that shit is dead. This is the funeral Roman and put them on Ivy like numerals. I'm the uno dog, get you on no trace. If you want smoke, then you want cold case. Hold on right there, they got a fall to float in my air. Get out of my orbit, ain't the same blood that you're born with. Bonds built over light years, y'all look phony. Could tell you're not real, homie. That's why I say the top real lonely. I'm real only, could ask the block who know me. Y'all can't copy or clone me, homie.
Wait, pleasure to meet you.
Come on, hold on.
I must be new to you. I know that we
that was the latest
before,
one, Flaw.
But
we gonna mix it. We gonna get everything straight.
You know
I'm gonna open up the file real quick, because I want you to hear my verse on this too. I'm excited. Hey, Flaw, I'm excited about this one. I usually don't show no rough drafts, but this is I expose all the part of the process. This is makes it so fun for me. Where's it at? I already got ideas to like change the hook up a little bit just to keep the consistency, because I just see people using this like for clips and all of that stuff like on TikTok. I just see it. I can't unsee it. Let me crack this off. Here's my verse with it. I'm just going to fast forward into it.
You know when you shining too bright, they about to come after you. So they isn't too bright for you, cause you acting unusual. Why you acting unusual? Ay, yeah, got you acting unusual. Wait, ay, why you acting unusual? Got you out of your usual. Acting unusual, like no. You can go do what you do. I would not lose any snooze. I'ma do whatever suitable. But tell me what I did to you. Run around town like a hula hoop while my wifey is cutting my cuticles. I don't got time for you Looney Tunes. I'm watching my son in his mini pool. I see my name all in the inner news, but I am not giving no interview. I'm lightly on fire inside of a booth. Just give me the lighter and watch it go poof. How can I be free when I'm mad at y'all? Somebody get a sheet, I'm a mad at dog. I am the king and I laugh it off like, wait.
Hey, we got a banger on our hands. We got a banger on our hands. Hey, Flaw, we got a banger on our hands. We got a banger on our hands. 2 different styles. It all came together. That's the vision I had. You superseded expectations. Shout out to Flaw. I gotta give you the round of applause. What's up, Dead Fury? Yo, that's it. That's it. There's nothing better. We getting ready to get into these critiques right now. Fam, let me get a new session. Hold on. When you see a vision in your head, right, and you're like, man, I think this will work. There's nothing better than the feeling of when you send it off to the person that you have in mind for it and they over-deliver. You know how many times I had like a vision of what the artist would sound like and I submitted it off and I'm like, they're going to kill this. And then they give me diet version of them. Or they try to like do too much readjustment to me. And I'm like don't, for whatever reason, because I guess a lot of my brand is very clean cut. Folks be like, I'm not going to cuss on this verse. I didn't ask you to not cuss on this verse. I want you to do you. I want you. Do you understand the best version of this song is the best version of you, not your best version of readjusting to the feature. That is all you, man. To me, that's the reason why you reach out to, like, for instance, like in the industry, they'll reach out to a Kodak Black. You don't want to hear Kodak Black like sounding too clear. You want never know, bring them out in front of them, something like that. You don't want, imagine Kodak Black like, and now I'm going to hit the pink hinky scenes. I'm rapping like this because I'm rapping like this with Curtis King. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'll be damn, I pay for a Kodak Black verse, and he just wanted all of a sudden be super clear in his delivery. I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for this. All right, my friends. Let me turn this fan off because it's about to get loud. All right. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Critique My Beats. We got some stuff to get to. Submissions are already in, and we are starting with Josiah. So, just so you know, the cutoff time, my friends, is 6 p.m., which is in 2 hours and 5 minutes. You still got time. And depending on what it's looking like, because y'all started so late with the submissions, maybe we'll go a little bit longer, but not too crazy, because at some point in time, I'd like to go to sleep. And thank you so much for supporting this. I don't think you guys understand. By supporting this here idea, you guys are also helping us to build this studio. Right? There's a studio that I have a vision, not a studio. It's a performance stage at home in my study / living room. I'm going to convert it. I was talking to my wife. She's going to help me with the decor. So now I feel like I got some help, which is amazing. But there's a decor that she's going to help me set up. And the vision is to have a performance room. I'm going to show you a quick little video before we get started, so you can understand what exactly I'm talking about. But it's also going to be a podcasting room. I don't always want to bring people in this room because sometimes it gets really, really warm. It's already 76 with this big ass light. I want to have a podcasting space as well downstairs so that I can invite guests and so they feel more comfortable, right? And so it'll be a stage / podcasting room. How that's going to work, who knows? But all I know is we're going to react to a video tomorrow where La Russell just made $100,000 from his backyard pergola. And someone covered the story. Amazing. We're living in those DIYer times. So it is time. But before we do that, I want to show you this quick little clippy clip. Quick little clippy clip real quick. Hold on, let me get this shit out the way. I want you to see this real quick. Why you acting unusual? I am going to mix that like nobody's business. Where are you at? Go ahead and keep the submissions coming so we can give a nice little flow. I don't want to break the flow once we start. All right. Okay. Where are you at? Are you acting unusual? Hey. Got you acting unusual. Got you out of your usual. All right. Let's see if I can see if it'll allow me to even play this. Hold on. DIYers, exciting news. I'm finally building a live performance room right inside of my house. With your help, I want to slowly turn this room into a space I can give you live music performances, guest music appearances, and even more. Okay, never mind that. Now watch it. DIYers, exciting news. I'm finally building a live performance room right inside of my house. With your help, I want to slowly turn this room into a space I can give you live music performances, guest music appearances, and even more incredible content. But I need your help. Support this vision of independence through my Patreon at patreon.com/Curtis King. Together, let's step into the future of live music. Now back to the content. DIY, bada boom, bada bing is happening. It is happening. It is happening. And you know what's really happening when your wife's on board. When your wife is excited about it, you know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? You know how like you'll have some ideas and you share them with your friends and they like, man, that'd be dope. And you know what I'm saying? Some people be in relationships where you share with your significant other and they be like, not in my damn house, you ain't gonna do this shit. Not in my damn house. Let me get this straight. You gonna be rapping in the other living room? I had plans to put furniture in there. Thank God my wife is not like that. So shout out to her. Because none of this would be possible. All right, let's get into it. So, first one up is from, I believe, an artist or a producer named Josiah Monroe, Hyzo J. I've been making beats, producer, for about 6 years, and I'm mostly doing it to get better at the moment. But I do want to eventually profit off of my music. Here you left us with something called X10 or times 10. Let's hear it. Oh! Okay. This is disgusting. I hear Trippie Redd on this. Travis Scott.
Hey, so.
Disgusting. All right, Josiah Heizo J X10. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you start this shit out. That's how you start today off. That's how you start the day off. Hey, before I even get into any more details, I think we got our first beat on here. I'm adding that. Is it Hosea J? And this is called X10. I'm already adding that to the list. I know we still got so many to get to, but Heizo, excuse me. Heizo J. All right, so beyond it being something that just feels alive as soon as it comes on, instrumental just feels like it has a presence immediately. I love like the resurgence of these synth driven beats that you hear from like the rage genre, and like even like a little bit of hyper pop. I just love the sound of synths, especially over hard ass drums. It's always the people, not always, but majority of the time, it is always people that be like, oh yeah, I'm just trying to make my way. Making my way downtown. Dum 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 da dum 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 da dum dum. It's always y'all talking about I'm just trying to keep some lights on. I'm just trying to like find my way. Oh, humble ass that has beats like this. Disrespectful. The kick. Oh my, this is just such a stubborn kick. That kick walked into the living room, took off his socks, got the nastiest toes, and sat it right on top of the cleanest table it could find. And said, y'all got something to eat in there? I'm hungry than a motherfucker. That's how stubborn that kick was. Which I like, but I could also see how it could be overwhelming for an artist to rap over the top of. Not the right artist, but I can see how it can be a little bit intimidating. To me, that feels like a mix that you would put on a beat battle beat. The presence is nice. I think you can get away with even telling back the kick just a little bit. And I know that sounds crazy for me to say because everybody in here knows that I'm a snaring. You need to mix. Everybody in here knows I'm a snare. So it's a little bit surprised, but scale back the kick just a little bit. I like what you did with the low end. I just love the combination of instruments. This just really worked for me. Those are my thoughts though. What did y'all think of this? What did y'all think? Sounds like to me already off to a good point. Oh, they're coming out the gate swinging, says Courtney. I like the switch up transition a lot. I can hear a story with this beat for sure. Ironically, when you say that, I can hear Lupe Fiasco on that. And it's not a beat that you would usually hear him on, but I would love to hear him go syllable crazy on something like that. Instrumentation, melody choice are on point. Gamer97, what's good? Gamer97 said this is hard. I actually like this. I want more to happen, but it's such a vibe I don't. Maybe it's because we're missing vocals. Maybe that's the thing that's missing. Maybe that's the thing that's missing. Right off the bat, this is crazy. Yeah. I can actually see a popular modern artist singing Michael McDonald's Ride Like the Wind remix to this. I was singing the lyrics and it works. That's crazy. That stereoized top end on the bass is nice. Just how do you make your kicks knock that damn hard? Sidechain everything. Sidechain everything. Sidechain everything. Everything sidechain. Even instruments that are not in a beat, sidechain. Even channels that are not being used, sidechain. 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 Right? He found a way to sidechain the kick to the mouse. Shit's crazy. Like, the ingenuity. It's amazing. That kick said, Hadouken! It sure in the hell did. Sidechain everything. That'd be crazy to tell somebody, sidechain your mouth when you're talking to me like that. just got kickstart. I'm going to go crazy with it. I ain't even sidechain for real. Oh, so you just real generous with that velocity. I see what you're doing. That man is going to 200% on the channel properties in FL Studio. That's crazy. But it sounds good, but I can see how a rapper would be like, bring that down a little bit. Just a little bit. Trying to gather my thoughts. I just feel like it's a lot. Fire, man. Well, you're on the list. Hang around. Even if you got to come back in 3 or 4 hours. Either way, I'm going to let you know if you're the winner tonight. So, amazing work, man. Amazing work. That's how you start off Critique My Damn Beats. That's how you start off Critique My Damn Beats. It's real simple. It's real simple. Just bring the heat. Bring the heat. Bringeth thou heat to the. It's not even a competition. It's just we just want to show love. Bringeth thou heat. Oh, speaking of the heat, Cinematography blew us away last week by introducing a new concept, a new approach to albums. We were already, I'll speak for myself, I was already a fan of Cinematography because his beats just make you want to rap. I started off as a rapper first, so that's a really easy one. Now, after having some conversation with him over the weekend, guess what? Cinematography, myself, and Mulate Music are going to be working on a mega mix together. I'm going to rap my ass off over those damn beats. I'm going to have fun. That being said, though, Cinematography, I was like, bro, like you're, you know what I'm saying? You good. He was like, look, I'm going to keep on submitting because I enjoy the platform. So shout out to him. Tonight, I'm submitting a Dave East flip. I did on the song Rich Problems. This is an original sample. I just flipped it and put my spin on it. The second submission is a song I made this morning called I Don't Like That Shit. All right, cool. Let's play it in that order then.
Familiar with the broke ones. Bitches out and choke some. Rich nigga problems. TMZ just want a story. Drink champ.
Y'all are not playing today, huh? Y'all not playing today, huh? That's what we doing today. Cinematography 2 for 2 out the gate. Come on now, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so this was from Cinematography. This was a Dave East sample flip. Out the gate, you know, one thing I'm becoming more of a fan of, which you Cinematography, is your chopping choices. And then your completion of the ideas. Obviously, when you're re-chopping a sample, it already has its complete idea, right? The beginning of the chord progression, the end of the chord progression, the end of that phrase. So when we're re-chopping, we're taking things out of order, but still trying to find it in this new production, this new arrangement. I love the way that you executed that on this. And the melody to me presented a nice contrast to a voice like Dave East, which is spending a lot of time in the lower frequencies. This complements it nice. It's kind of like a sheen over the top of it. I love the drum pattern. I didn't love how duck down the hi-hat work was. Even the snare to a certain degree. I understand the snare being there because it makes more room for Dave East to kind of like float over the top of it. But I think there's certain aspects of that, like the sheen, the highness over the top of it, where I would have liked to hear just a little bit more clarity out of it. Because you're doing some special things. I can hear it when I listen intently like I am now. That's the only thing I can even think of, Cinematography. But amazing work as usual. What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all talking about? Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. We do have a playlist that y'all got to come check out. The playlist is there. The playlist is there. The sheesh. That sample is heavy, says Gamer97. This beat really suits Dave's approach. Hell yeah, it does. Just Jux said perfect for Dave East. Courtney. Fire emojis. This is going crazy. The chops are crazy. Love the cutouts and switch outs. Same here. Sounds like a live drummer in his groove. That part. This is bandanas. Is it bananas or bandanas? Either way, I think I understand the sentiment. Low frequency was good. Wavy is what he said. I have no critiques. They've been waiting for today to roll around. Cinematography is just too good. It's not fair. It's like the old hungry young Kanye. I think that's the second time you've made a reference to that. I'm getting those vibes, man. I'm getting those vibes. So, hell yes. All right, let's see what the second submission. I'm interested. Is this, you said it's a song that you made this morning. I've never heard you rap or anything. Is this you barring up Cinematography? What's up, Tyra? Is this what this is? Let me know. Had no idea you'd be barring up. Let's hear it. It's called I Don't Like That Shit.
Cinematography.
Oh, it's just a beat. Oh my goodness. That is crispy. I'm adding this to the list. I'm adding this to the list. What the hell? Hey, what you on, bro? Don't do that to us. Don't you do that to us. Don't you do that. Don't you 1 minute and 34 second this. Don't. Why you do that? Why? You enjoy torturing people? Why? 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 Amazing freaking work. Disrespectful. How dare you give us a minute? That's like somebody getting into a real interesting story. Like, yeah, and then he was like, "What you gonna do about it?" And so I pulled my fist back and I was like, I'm late for work. Wait, what? What happened? What happened? I'm late. I'll tell you another day when I finish. What? That's exactly that. That's what I get. And I told him, man, never in your life are you gonna ever talk to me like that. And so I pulled my fist back, man, I with all the might that I had, and I was like, Ando Sand says, super dope cinematography. G Wiz says, wow, those piano chops are lovely. Dead Fury says, it sounds full and crisp. Good work. Got me forming bars mentally, says Chris AK. G Wiz, fire, sparkling, I think it is. Fireworks all over the place. Oh, wait, that's a vibe, says Tyra. Courtney, fire emojis. Crazy, says Gamer97. The bounce and the layering is amazing. That joint is fried chicken crispy. Do you hear me? Low frequency. That's what I'm getting at. You did with the drums what I was asking for the other one. This is what I was talking about. It's that like the sizzle of the hi-hats. It's like putting water in a pot that's just getting ready to have bacon in it. It's crispy. Like it's just like ready. It's ready. It's sizzling. The snare is like sitting right there on the bridge of your nose. Shout out to Steppadon Digger. It's right here on the nose. That's the kind of snares I'm talking about. Where you can literally smell the wood off of them damn snares. I need that, says G Wiz. Chris AK. Good. Only a minute? That's crazy. It's like getting ghosted in song form. Hey, yo, that's accurate as hell. Accurate as hell. Apparently this was a teaser. Disrespectful. Bro teasing us. He really is. Sync timing, I guess. Add stinger at the end, 130 seconds. Nah, you know what this sound like? It sound like he was like really, it sound like he was like, I'm gonna just try to knock this beat out before I start my day. And he was like, oh, that's all I can do. I'm gonna submit this tonight to Critique My Beats. Disrespectful. That level of disrespect. That's what we're talking. Sprinkly hi-hats. So accurate, Dead Fury. Man, I added that to the list. That was my favorite of those two, for sure. Undoubtedly, man. Great work. Y'all, out the gate. We not playing out the gate. Dracu? Next one up. Dracu. Spell my name with one S. I'm going to send you a refund in a second. Don't you even worry about it. How many times do you see my name up there and you still spell it with one S? I'll talk to your manager, Dracu. How many times do you see my name up there and you still spell it with one S? Thanks for all you do, Curtis. Best. I'm going to just call you Drac. Till you give me my other S, your name is Drac. Drac. I didn't even call you Dracu. You just Drac. Call you Dre. Call you D. I'm just playing with you. All right, you give us a SoundCloud link. We'll see what you're working with on this. From Draco. Or Dracu, I think. It's all good. So what you did it too? Ando saying you did it too? Oh. Can't believe I caught you lacking this bad. Oh, that's all bad. All right, let's see what we how do you pronounce this? Peso Dracu. Why folks why black folks always gotta change their whole tonality when they speak in another language? Why don't we just get in character? My mama be doing it. I'll be like, Mama, stop changing your voice. You don't talk like that. Peso Dracu. What am I doing? All right, let's see what you got here. Okay, that was Peso Dracu. I believe you pronounce it by Dracu. And all right, so my initial thoughts on it is there's a lot of great ideas going on around here. It's sprinkled all throughout this. It's hard to kind of tell what to call this. I mean, it's dominated mostly by the instrumental as opposed to the lyrics. So maybe it's like instrumental with hook or instrumental with just, lyrics here and there. But I love the bounce of the drums. I love how present the low end is on this. And there's certain things that I feel like, aside from the language barrier, right? I don't know what's being said, but I don't think that's the only thing that's making me think of this next critique. I think the mix didn't do a great job of translating your ideas. I think that you had a lot of great ideas that felt scattered and even a little bit clouded. It's almost like putting a filter over a lens. Like, it feels like the ideas got an opacity of like down to like 10%. I'm hearing some of the things, but I can only hear it rhythmically. Even if I could just hear the words in another language, I think it would be dope. But it feels like in certain places it's overprocessed, and it makes it really hard to like catch your groove or catch the bounce or catch, okay, you went in this pocket and did this. It sounds like the engineer went crazy with the layers. Maybe you're a part of that as well. Engineer went crazy with the layers, and it doesn't translate the ideas clearly enough for me to grab me into what you're doing. Those are my only critiques, though. I enjoyed the production a whole lot on this one. What are y'all thinking of? Maybe you got a whole nother way of thinking of it. Dead Fury, I think it's hard as F. Dead Fury don't even sound like that. Oh, this is different, says Chris AK. That's heavy and grimy, gee whiz, says. This production is unique for sure. Very experimental, love it, says Dead Fury. Good flip, unique production, Michael Aguilar says. Hagnon says, I love the energy this brings. He starts throwing stuff at the wall and everything's stuck. I understand what you mean, Just Shucks. I understand what you mean. I feel like this is what music is going to sound like in 50 years. A very good chance. It's a very good chance. There's some 2050 type shit. Hagnon said, it's a bit messy, but not in a bad way. I can see the potential in this. Dracula just bit me type music. Leave him alone. Me type music is crazy. I really like the way he used the samples. Yeah, I would love to see a mix on this that lets those ideas run a little bit clearer. Because I feel like if we could hear it without there was like one vocal that had the pitch down vocal underneath it, and it was like, I don't know what none of you niggas are saying, because y'all both too loud. It's like two kids running up to their mama, and one of them don't want to get in trouble, and the other one want to tattletale, and they're like, no, I didn't even say that. He said like, when he hear him, I didn't even. It's like, both of y'all shut up. What happened? That's what some of the effects feel like. Both of y'all shut up. What happened? What did he do? I am not talking to you. So you know I had a black mama. I ain't talking to you. Speak. I was just playing with the game, and he hit me in the eye for no reason. No. Say something else. That's what I feel like is going on with the mix. It's that dialogue right there. The intro was an ear catcher, for sure. I agree with you on the vocal thing. I agree. Saying maybe an organized song structure would have been beneficial for the production. I think so. The song he chose to put in there and remix was dope. Really intense feel. Was this a remix? I had no idea. Could have been a bit more direction, I'd say. I have siblings that be like that. See, you know the vibes. All right, so that was Dracu. Super dope. Let me go ahead and just share this link in case you guys want to check that out in your own time. I ain't even do nothing. He lying. That's not true. All right, so here's the next one up. This is Ando-san. Let me know too. Is anybody experiencing any issues with signing up? Because these signups are a little bit lower than usual. This is interesting. I hope I didn't shut nothing down too soon. Is the page running too slow? Let me know. We'll figure it out. This next one is Ando-san, I believe. Is it Ando-san? Spell it phonetically for me. For the slow people like myself. Spell it phonetically. because I never get it right. No, Curtis. It's Ando Saan. How was I supposed to get that? What's up, Reflex? What's up? Okay. Let's get to it then. All right, my name is Ando San, I think. And they can check me out on Spotify. Boom. Here's a song that you have called Chosen. Let's hear it. It could be song. Well, I'm adding that to the list for sure. Man, y'all are coming out crazy. Shout out to you, Ando San. I enjoyed so much of the sonics in this. I enjoyed what you did with the production of this. A little low, but good work. Wasn't expecting this, says G Wiz. Triple X Tentacion meets Polyphia. I've never heard of Polyphia. This is a vibe for sure. DIY or all the way. I got some lo-fi songs. I want to hear that. You ain't got no lo-fi songs. You ain't got no damn lo-fi. Damn fair, you ain't got no lo-fi songs. I know damn well you ain't got no lo-fi songs. You love 808s too much. You ain't got no lo-fi songs. Let me hear it. You ain't got no lo-fi songs, Dead Fury. I bet you do. You're very versatile. It's just not a sound that I would expect because we've heard everything that's like, Watchman at the I got some lo-fi 808s. What is a lo-fi 808? What the hell is a lo-fi 808? What the hell is a lo-fi 808? That's like diet almond milk. The hell is a lo-fi 808? That's like diet Aquafina soda. Huh? That's like negative carbs. What does a lo-fi 808 even sound like? Boom. 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 What does that even sound like? Explain to me. Explain to me this lo-fi 808. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. The hell is a lo-fi 808? Explain yourself. Boom, boom. 808s you can study to is crazy. A low thump maybe. It's like a silent killer. It's gas. That's all it is. That shit is just gas. It's like the gas it's like the gas your girl make. You'll never really hear it. And you'll never really want to blame her because you're like, yeah, I know your cute ass. Like, I know your cute self don't never fart. I have it in my mind, you'll never fart, girl. I just had a little bit too much Taco Bell, don't mind me. That's that energy. The hell, what's going on? A lo-fi 808. I'm getting angry just thinking about it. I wonder what a desampled 808 sounds like. That I can see, but a lo-fi 808 just pisses me off. Imagine telling your engineer, I mean, I like the mix, but I just feel like the 808's not lo-fi enough. What? I quit engineering that day. That day, I quit engineering. I like it. It's just not lo-fi enough. Huh? I feel like Soulja Boy. Huh? I don't know why that's bothering me. Gas, them silent killers. Yup. Y'all be keeping that potpourri, that poopery inside your purse. You ain't even slick. I know the tricks now. I know the tricks of the game. I know. It's that little spray. Like, oh, can you give me a glass of water? Yeah, I got you, baby. Think I smell good in here? Oh yeah, crazy. Sound like something Kendrick would ask for. I don't see Kendrick asking for a lo-fi 808. I just cannot see that. I see somebody who don't like contact sports who can't stand the barbaric nature of boxing. I see somebody who, like, anytime somebody in there watching a boxing match, they're like, how could you watch such a barbaric sport? That's all I hear. Lo-Fi 808 is the producer's version of the Philosopher's Stone. He who finds it wields magical samples. See, this is why you guys start talking like a damn wizard. I actually have every Lo-Fi 808 you could ever have, Curtis. You want to hear it? No, I don't. You Prince impersonator. I don't. I can show you, Curtis. No. Low frequency, take us out of this. Lo-Fi 808s is about to piss me off like that damn Seinfeld bass. That preset, worst ever. Find me one worse. All right, Low Frequency says, Curtis King, I have a project dropping soon called Never Let the Wave Disappear. Today, I'll let you listen to the first beat off the tape called Never Let the Wave Die. Below is the hyperfollow link. Let me go ahead and share that right now. It went like what? What do people? It's that shit. Why do people always call them sour cream and onions? I don't taste onion, and I surely don't taste sour cream. Seinfeld head ass. Pissing me off. I get goosebumps every time I hear the strings creep into the mix. I'm sorry, I completely just distracted from what you did, Low Frequency. I low-key like that bass. All right, you gotta leave, bro. I'm gonna send you the refund now. That's enough. I low-key like that bass. I mean, you know, there's some people in the world that like black licorice. I don't know any. But you know what? To each their own. I'm going to harshly judge this now because you said that, Low Frequency. All right. Never Let the Wave Die. Don't make me like this. You're just disgusting. You are disgusting. Oh my goodness. Disgusting. You have an old soul, Low Frequency. You have an old soul. Low Frequency. Golly. Low frequency. Such high frequency vibes for a low frequency. I didn't want to like it. I didn't want to like it after I knew what your taste in bass lines was like. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you like that Seinfeld bass, gotta look at you different now, man. It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. But I wanted to not like it so bad after you told me that. But I love it. I love it. Oh, I love it. What I love the most about what you're doing is that I can really hear you putting the focus on the musicality, and I'm hearing so many of the things that you're doing are not easy to do as a one-man band. It's not easy. By any standard, it's not easy. To create something that feels like something you've heard but new at the same time. Like the mix to me feels more modern. The sound selection sounds like 80s, but in a good way. Like you can tell they're 80s sound selection, but with a modern approach, right? You're using modern instruments to represent those. Or whatever instruments you're using, you're mixing them in a way that makes them feel fresh, brand new. Drum work on this is nice. Grown man drums on this one. That snare is really, really good touch to this one. I'm getting to the point, the only thing I can even critique about the stuff that you be sending in, why are your sound effects so loud? Low frequency. Why are your sound effects so loud? Why are your sound effects so loud? Why are your sound effects so loud? That's just a... Why are your sound effects so loud? I'm not mad at it, it's just loud. Don't you dare. The sound effects need a little bit of lo-fi. Lo-fi is not interchangeable with the word volume. Let's not do that. Chris AK says, sheesh, Saturday on a Monday, let's go. K Smith says, fire. TN bass, fire. Or is it TN? Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, you said bass. Fire. Ooh, this is a groove, says Tyra. Gamer97, fire. I can hear Damn Funk on this. He gonna end up working with Damn Funk. I can already see that. That's an easy collab. That needs to happen. Now that's funky. Whenever you spell funky, PHONK, you got something on your hands. That was perfect in tune. Oh, you talking about the one I sang? Yeah, I do be doing that sometimes. No auto-tune. No samples. Crazy. If we can get DLC on board with AI like Beans, we need him on this. Now we talking. Okay, Low. Chicago Steppers music. Come on now. Nice chord choices, says K. Smith. James Loner. It said what? I gotta let you know I'm coming through to cause trouble. You do. You do. Every time. It's good trouble though. Snare compliments from Snare and his high praise. You need to leave. I mean that. Some crazy ass snares. The sound effects need a little bit of lo-fi. What has gotten into y'all today? Dead Furious started all this. West Coast G-Funk with a little bit of Detroit Dilla flavor. I'm always here for that. It's like the sound that we heard when Dilla first met Madlib. Madlib, let me introduce you to some of this West Coast one. I love that. Yikes, that was good. Yeah, I'm all for that. That Seinfeld bass is annoying. Ding, 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 ding. No, nobody ever asked for that. Who requested that? It's just missing something. I can hear it snaring when I hear one. One of them days, huh? Yo, shout out one more time to my guy. Low frequency, crazy. If we don't get some more submissions in here soon, this is about to be the easiest competition ever. Because we ain't putting out two prizes. We putting out one prize. It's only gonna be one hundo. Unless we start getting some more songs in here, it's gonna be a one for all tonight. Don't you make my job easy? How dare you? Oh yeah, I know I can tell it's hard work. I can tell it's hard work. I can tell you, but it don't sound like you're trying to do anything. It don't sound like you're like over trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell there's a difference between somebody who's making music and they're really trying. I hear some of my older stuff and I'm like, oh, poor Curtis, you were trying, bro. You were trying, man. You just didn't have the execution for it. So I can hear the trying in my music. Anybody can relate to that? You can hear the trying. Oswald, I think your name is. Oswald, if you ever send anything in, my friend, make sure that it's an MP3, please. Make sure it's an MP3. Make sure it's an MP3. I sent a poem. I'm not going to accept any submissions from what you send until you send in a lo-fi 808. You show me that exists. I don't care if you send it in waveform. Just send me a lo-fi 808 so I know that Santa Claus is real. I do not see a name here for you. So I think it's The Colors. The Colors, and the song is called My Love. Okay, let's hear it.
I'm making you cross the line. The days you're feeling down, I'm lifting you to the skies. When life is going left, I'm making it all right. Only tears of joy is what's coming out of those eyes. I only see your love to these other women, I'm blind. It's getting hard to focus, you constantly on my mind. My heart is on fire, it's burning my insides. I was praying to the stars, it's crazy that you arrived. You know that I'm like this. I'm trying to speak our love into existence like sidekicks. 5 in the morning, I just finished a night shift. You there fast asleep, on my side, I don't mind it. Yeah. You know that I never would change, never leave your side. And I know that you're doing the same. Sun starting to rise and it's raising the climate. To have you in my life, I'm so blessed, I'm reminded.
My love, never give it up. Promise that I'll put you first and nothing else above. This thing is ours, it was made for us.
This is hard.
You are all I care about, I don't need no one else. Never giving up my love, 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 love. Never giving up my love, 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 love. Never giving up my love, 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 love. Never giving up my love.
Yeah. I made a promise to you, you know that I'm gon' keep it. Every time I open my eyes, I'm feeling like I'm dreaming. I'm scared to go to sleep and lose you, that's how I'm feeling. Another day with you in the books, my soul is healing. You standing by the fire, you know that I keep you warm. Whenever there's a problem, you know that I clear the storm. This life is too perfect, we're living way out the norm. I could die 1,000 deaths in your love, I'll be reborn. Then I give you what's left of me. I love on the table, so I know that it's meant to be. Heart made of gold, I just want you to treasure me. Them boys did you dirt, but in you I'm a planted seed. You singing Ariana, but we both know that you off key. You still to shine every time that you on scene. Lights, camera, action, go ahead, girl, pick a theme. Where the lighting's better, girl, you know where you can find.
My love, never give it up. Promise that I'll put you first and nothing else above. This thing is ours, it was made for us. You are all I care
shout out to the Colors who produced this. I'm not sure of the singer's name. Where the lighting is better. Okay, thank you. Everything produced by the Colors. Man, instant energy, instant vibe for sure. This is for sure one of those that evoke an emotion. I'm about to say as soon. As soon as you hear it, it evokes an emotion. Great work on that. I like the way the production didn't feel like it needed to have a drop. It just felt like it was pulsating the entire way through. I think for a concept like that, that fits so much. It's almost like matching a heartbeat as you're talking about things. Our special someone that's got your heart beating. I like that. The singer, great choice to contrast the kind of like, I don't want to say washed out, but like the dark nature of the instrumental, or like it feels like there's like a filter over the top of it, like a shell that's kind of like the same shell that you hear when you hear 40s music. It's like a layer over the top of it that really makes it complimentary to tell stories in your normal speaking voice, and I do like that. The rap, lyrically, I hear so many great moments. Delivery felt a little bit flat for me as I'm listening to it. I feel like I understand going in a very like normal speaking voice as you're going into that, but I think sometimes we go so extreme on it that we don't differentiate between just ever so slightly one emotion to the next emotion. So what does this sound like when things are not going well? What does it sound like when you're in that gray area and you don't know how she feels about what you're saying? What does that vulnerability sound like in this song? Right now, it just feels like it just does this the entire way through. And in some moments we'll get, it seems like there's certain inflections towards the end of the rap where the end of the verse sounds more emotional. When I hear that, anytime I hear the end of a verse being more emotional and it doesn't feel intentional, to me that sounds like a rapper that did multiple takes and they were finally happy they got a great take, and then they said, that's the one. That's how I interpreted. The rapping wasn't bad. Lyrically, like I said, it's on point, but I think it just kind of hit there. And with the vocal performance that had so much emotion in the chorus, it does a it's up to you in the verse to do your own sort of contrast to show this life behind the lyrics. That's my only thing though. Fire song. What do y'all think of that? I'm tearing these grapes up. Lyrics are impeccable, says Dead Fury. Chris AK, fire emojis. I like this one. So easy going, says Courtney. This is the cool down track at the club. Elevated vibes. I like the beat, but what type of beat is it? Lo-fi club. No, not for real. It's R&B. Nighttime driving, miss your ex, tears shed music. I love it. Good work. What you know about that, Dead Fury? What you know about that, man? What's going on, man? It's like you talking from experience, man. Don't need no hi-hats either. It still had drive. I agree. Submissions have been flawless. Yeah, y'all are crazy. What we're making up for in quantity, we're making up for it in quality. So salute to that, all you DIYers. I joined in the middle of the song. Solid vibes. Yeah. Them little inflections. Yeah, GA5. Like, it's not like, I think somebody told me that one time, you want people to just rap like you and show all kind of like, do a bunch of inflections. No, I'm not asking for that. I'm saying if I had a conversation with you and every time I talked to you, I was like, yo, how's life? And you were like, your life is really good. I had a promotion at my job the other day. And then when I had my promotion at the job the other day, I was really excited because I'm going to be making more money. And then I found a girl that I started dating and I really like her, but I don't understand if she likes me the same way, but I think she does because she puts emoji happy faces when she sees me. I can't see myself being friends with that person for long. What's going on? It's just little inflections that could really help you to understand the person that's rapping to you. Just little inflections. It don't got to sound like how animated I am. Just little inflections. I got a promotion on my job the other day. I don't know. I'm kind of excited about it. Hey, and I'm talking to this girl. She's fired. No, like, hear me out. She's fired. I didn't have to go over the top to give you that emotion, but you felt that. And that's what I'm getting at, is that it's a certain focus that you have to have when you are making these kind of decisions. That's all I'm getting at. That's all I'm getting at. How do you get in the mix? I know we didn't just ask, how do I get in the mix? I'm gonna just leave this here for a second. Okay, we should be good now. Do we know how to get the submissions in there now? Do we know how to get the submissions in there now? Do I gotta do this? 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 Big ass arrow. Big ass arrow. Do I gotta do this too? Let me hold the arrow for you. It never fails. I don't care how much I do. It never fails. I'm just gonna leave it for a second. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta leave it for a second. All right. That being said, we're pretty much there. We're there now to the end of the list. Oh, we got another one. Okay, we just got another one right now. So you still got time, and I'll try to extend this as long as I can. The time that is, you pausers out there, I want to extend this as long as I can. The time that is, and the next one up is Huey. Huey. Or excuse me, Rasheem. Okay. Rasheem Deshawn. And this is called The Greatest, or it's called Start. Maybe the project is called The Greatest, and the song is called Start. I think. Rasheem Deshawn. Let's hear what you got.
It's just.
I know that ain't an epic beat. Shout out to the homie Epic. I know that ain't an epic beat. I know who I think it is. That's an epic beat. Shout out to Epic.
It's just.
Huey. Okay.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Say niggas always
snaking in the tall grass, trees wasn't begging. I do all the damn good new beans, only wise, please don't save me. Kill the Grand Reaper, spoke to Jesus, devil pleading, nah, please don't take me. I'm the one hurting the me to beat you over teach, bitch, please, I'm the greatest. Shady niggas always snaking in the tall grass, trees wasn't begging. I do all the damn good new beans, only wise, please don't save me. Kill the Grand Reaper, spoke to Jesus, devil pleading, nah, please don't take me. I'm the one hurting the me to beat you over teach, bitch, please, I'm the greatest. In search of peace, mind, tell me why my niggas gotta die. Police friends put us in a lie. We been behind the shackles all life. Stacking rackets, spit them to the sky. Wear the package, eat a 9 to 5. Do whatever just to get us by. 40 years to keep a hope alive. I wonder why my soul feel this way. Many people they loyal just to hate. Honest telling me low to decay. Agitated and old agitate. Aggravated and I'm cold as late. Frosted, so savage, holes in your forehead. Fall back, play it on cross me. If you push a killer, then you all dead. Shady niggas always snaking in the tall grass, trees wasn't begging. Like the wild damn good people beans on your ass, please don't save me. Kill the Grand Reaper, spoke to Jesus, devil pleading, nah, please don't take me. I'm the one hiding me to bitch your old teach, bitch, please, I'm the greatest. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I walk around with the two of them. We're talking shit in the other shooting on. Can't let nobody run up and do me in. My pistols popping, they pop like hood events. Niggas capping and ain't no truth in them. Your niggas copy, I call you hooligans. Ballin' like I'm about to hoop again. My Jordan if it's caught about to break the rim. Niggas think they got the greater hand until a nigga pocket watch you grazing it. Need to watch who we car friends and they can try to pop the top of dollar bills. Guess what? I keep the house here. Keep it real, squad nigga, all in this. Smoking, show me what a ganja is. Need a free mind for a killer bitch. Hey, niggas always thinking in the tall grass trees, wasn't begging. Got the wild damn good new beams on your ass, please don't save me. Kill the Grand Reapers, full of Jesus, still bleeding, all please don't take me. I'm the one hiding the me to beat you over these bitch, please I'm the greatest. Shady niggas always thinking in the tall grass trees, wasn't begging. Got the wild damn good new beams on your ass, please don't save me. Kill the Grand Reapers, full of Jesus, still bleeding, all please don't take me. I'm the one hiding the me to beat you over these bitch, please I'm the greatest.
All right, Rasheem Deshawn, the greatest. Rasheem Deshawn, the greatest. I think that was a really good instrumental for your vocal tone. I think it's something that matched you well. Shout out to the homie Epic. I really always loved the homie Epic's beats. They're made for lyricists. They're made for folks to fill in a lot of space. He does a good job of not getting in the way of the artist. I always love that about his production. I really enjoyed the parts of this that were melodic because it gave us an opportunity to like catch up to what you're doing. And I say catch up because I feel like this was another example of when the mix doesn't accurately represent a lot of the ideas because it's hard to make them out. It feels like the vocal mix is boosted in an area that was intended to create clarity, but instead it created more of a hissy, like hiss, more of like where it got boosted at. It feels like there should have been some subtraction, some subtractive EQing on that. What else? I like the chorus idea. Is something that I think that would really translate well at a live show. The vocals might have been a little bit overpowering in the mix. I just feel like that's the one thing I really would have gone back in on is making sure the mix properly translates the nuance in your voice, the switches in your voice that are like, this was an emotional thing for him to say, right? This was more important than this. I think after a certain point, we're just looking, as a listener, I'm just waiting until we get back to the boom, 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 boom. But a lot of stuff gets lost in translation because of the mix of the vocals. So I would subtract some of the DS some of the high on that, the highs on that, and yeah, maybe even carve out more room in the instrumental if you're two tracking this. Use a plugin like Track Spacer to carve out more room so that your voice doesn't have to compete velocity wise or volume wise with the volume of the beat. That's the first thing that comes to mind right now. But what are y'all thoughts, though? Those are just some initial things I got in my mind. Auto-tune on an old school sample is it's an interesting mix. It always is. And I think in a lot of ways it was pulled off well in this one. I really agree with that. Smokey Divine says fire. Dead Fury says boom, 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 boom. Tone kind of does a blues thing. I dig it. I love the blues soul vibe to this one. Yeah, same here. This sounds like it's from an OST for a black Western movie. That's accurate. I definitely can hear that. Vocals and beat clashing a little bit. Maybe the low frequencies. It sounds better at the end, but mixing or mastering needs a little bit more detailing. This is solid. I hear Pop Smoke in Future. 3/4 timing is not the easiest to rap to. It is not the easiest to rap to because you got to do. It's not always the easiest to rap to, but he pulled that off well. Would have fit on The Harder They Fall. This one needs a beat switch. It felt like modern blues. I feel like something like this, low key, if you went that approach of modern blues, you would benefit off of this being a shorter track. Like this to me feels like it could be a super strong interlude or even something like a B-side of a song. But you know, I get it. If you're paying for a beat, you need that thing to be a full song. This feels like it could be where a song fades out and this comes in and you just like I would love to hear this with a live band for sure. Fire. That felt like some modern blues. 808s wasn't lo-fi enough. Dead Fury, go take a nap. Go take a nap. How dare you? Stop pushing this propaganda of lo-fi 808s. They don't exist. They're Santa Claus. Yeah, I mix my own vocals. Still learning. It's all good, fam. Not sure what your vocal chain looks like or what your microphone looks like, but I'll tell you, for those areas that you're having issues in, I think just some having a good quality de-esser, paying attention to the trouble areas by listening on different speakers, different stereo systems would help you to hear some of the things that we're hearing on the other end. And subtractive EQing, I think, would go a long way for something like this. CLA vocal absolutely would be something I would suggest, especially if you're just kind of like getting your lay of the land. But I think also there's a chance that you may be recording your vocals too loudly because it's a lot easier to fix vocals that are not distorted than vocals that are already naturally distorted and you're trying to tell them back or scale them back. So it sounds like you might have recorded too loudly. So maybe turn the microphone down. Hopefully you're in some kind of a treated room so that you don't have to worry about doing too much noise cancellation in the background, but it sounds like the vocals might have been recorded too loudly. Which pays off when you're recording. Turn that beat down about -6 decibels so that you can really get these ideas off in a very natural way and then progressively bring it back up. Or even getting the stems would help out. Yeah, that's what it was. The vocals were overpowering. Good ideas overall. Dope beat too. Was good respecting hip hop. It has been a minute. Hope all has been well in your world. Insane he mixed that. Yeah, it's not the easiest thing when you mix your own vocals. I remember the trial and error that comes along with it. I'm still dealing with that. And that every time you sit down to mix, my respect for engineers goes through the roof because I'm like, when you're mixing two different styles of songs, like you can't just take your template inside of your convenient carry-on bag and take it on every single flight. Every flight has different rules. and every mix has different rules. And I think that every time you sit down to a new set of obstacles, you have to be active in it. You have to look at and see, okay, what are the problematic areas? Would it be better if I just turned it down before I start adding a bunch of effects to it to fix something? Is it a matter of velocity, or is it a matter of the effects? Maybe is there an effect that would kind of glue it together a little bit more? And then also, too, sometimes we take advice from people who have completely different rooms than we have, completely different obstacles than we have, because they have a properly, proper acoustics in the room. So, some things to think about. Hey, Curtis, trying to send my file. It's too big. Can you pull it up on YouTube? Yeah. Well, if you're sending something, man, it should be MP3. What you sending me? It should be MP3. How big is the MP3? Even in 320, it shouldn't be that much. It shouldn't be. That's CD quality. It shouldn't be that much. What you sending me? Oh, man's sending an ultra wave. It must be. And we don't take waves. We don't take no waves. MP3s makes it easy. Waves, I got to download stuff. And I don't know nobody like that. I don't know y'all like that. I'm not downloading nothing. My YouTube been took already. I ain't downloaded nothing. I'll be down. My YouTube come down. A tidal wave is crazy. I see the play on words, Reflex. I see what you did. You're quite clever, aren't you? No waves and no lo-fi 808s. Dead Fury, stop the propaganda. There's no such thing as a lo-fi 808. That's the closest you're going to come to. That's the closest you'll come to a lo-fi 808. That's the closest you'll ever come to a lo-fi 808. Just softly touch it and then turn it down. That feels like I can't study to that shit. James, I'm getting ready to get in here and see right now. There we go. We got some more submissions. So maybe we will have 2 categories of winners. Maybe it won't be a winner take all. Cool. There we go. All right. Let me go ahead and double check really quick. Yeah, I'm sure if you sent it, you should be good. If not, I would check the spam folder. I got something from your boy Nep, Christopher Thomas, and I sure do. I got 2 of them sitting here in the spam. Shameful. I'm just playing. All right, let me bring those over to the inbox, and we should be good. We should be good. All right. Cool. So let's get to it. Next one up is my guy Bartholomew Jones. Always gonna bless us with some fire. I'm looking forward to what this sound like. All right, so he says, I wasn't sure if I'd send this one. It's out, most streamed song to date. Your most streamed song. Would love to know your thoughts on re-releasing, remixing, and following it up. We also did a 12-song live music freestyle series, and I'm curious to know your thoughts on them. Here's one of the ones we actually dropped on DSP after. Fire. All right, so let's hear this first one, which is called Sun-Kissed.
I've been cooped up for a minute, baby. Ain't tryna hurt you, tryna harm you. Take a ride till the sun come down. I've been cooped up for a minute, baby. Tryna do some with you, baby. Ain't tryna hurt you, tryna harm you. Take a ride till the sun come down.
You and me, and the family, yeah. Come hop in the whip, take it out of seat, yeah. Ain't ain't gotta be that long, cause we on quarantine. Yes, you know I might have to regulate, just like I'm warring. Wait a minute now. We ain't gotta get out to get on the day. We ain't gotta get up, still in the J, still in the whip, still in the race, still in the mood to get down today. We ain't gotta get no gas now. I ain't even really tryna pass town. I just really wanna feel the wind blow when the sunset on your melanin, like wow.
Bartholomew. Hold on. I really gotta turn that auto feature off. That be pissing me off. My camera's gone. What the hell? Let me fix that real quick. All right, Bartholomew Jones, another soulful masterpiece. This is something else from the collection that you're sharing with us. Greatly appreciate you always sharing this stuff with us. It is the same thing that I enjoy about all the submissions, is that there's detail in the layers. It feels very intentional with the stuff that you're adding. The production, I've never seen. I mean, there's probably one that I think we talked about it. I think it was for the commercial. And by the way, thank you for sending that coffee through. I appreciate you. I definitely got that today. I was like, I ain't ordered no package, and I seen it. I was like, oh, hey yo, shout out to the Black Coffee fam. I appreciate that. That was the only one where you did a commercial for one. I feel like the production didn't really stand up to what you're doing. This one just feels like, to me, the entire project, knowing that it was mixed during the pandemic, I know that there was obviously limitations with all of our setups because studios weren't open during that time period. So I'm keeping that in consideration. But this one, it feels like there's a lot of ideas that, one more time, are not translating through the mix. I hear it. I hear the layers. I hear the soulful female vocal over the top. I love the combination of it, but I just feel like it's something about the velocity, the volume of the music feels it feels like you were more generous with that and more patient with that than the volume of the vocals. And I feel like that's such an important piece to what's going on here. Like, the music is the music, but hearing the chorus together the way it is, I would have loved to hear that a little bit louder. So as you remix that, I would make that more so the lead of an instrumental like this. I would bring those up and bring out some more sparkle in the high end so that we can get those special parts of the voices. But trying to think what else I thought about that. Strong offering always. They love this joint in Brazil. You said it's one of your most streamed songs. That's dope. That's dope. Man, every once in a while there'll be some random place that I just bring it all together. About 500K streams. Shout out to the DIYer though. DIY. Look, Bartholomew, at this point, trying to figure out what the secret sauce is, especially when it comes to streaming, I am done. I am done playing these folks' game. I am done playing these folks' games because there are people that are the same thing that we heard about TikTok, about how they'll what is it called? Not heat check, but like they'll heat up one of your posts and then make it more visible and it'll go everywhere. I bet you these streaming platforms are utilizing that. Heating, there it goes. Thank you. So for those that don't know, TikTok has this thing where they admitted, our former employee admitted, they would go through random accounts and decide we're going to make this go viral. Now, why would that benefit a platform? Why would they care if you go viral? Because if you're someone who's not expecting to go viral, that's almost like you winning the jackpot on a slot machine. You're freaking addicted to that slot machine. You're going to keep putting your money into it. So they were launching ads, their ad system around the same time, and people were investing money to get that high again. So what I start thinking about with these streams, like Bartholomew, I've had a song called Glory. I did one music video for it, and the music video had about 10,000 views, I think. 8 to 10,000. And then the song had 50,000 streams. Durr? I looked and I went to go see the playlist that it was on, and none of the songs on the playlist that it was on matched that kind of like you couldn't give the credit to the playlist. So then I got to start thinking, like, I'm not saying this is what it is for you, Bartholomew. I think that these are genuinely fans of what you're doing. But for a song I didn't promote, I'm like, are y'all over there playing? Because once I'm hooked, now I'm going to start paying for ads at Spotify because I want to repeat that. Because now I really feel like I got something that people want to gravitate towards. So it makes me wonder how much these folks be playing games and whether they playing these games to be strategic about their long-term business and in hopes that artists are going to reinvest in what they're doing. Because TikTok did it. They just the only ones that admit they did it. So I'm telling you right now, I'm getting my Bandcamp ready. I am re-preparing it, deleting stuff because I'm tired of playing a streaming game with these folks. I am tired of playing this streaming game with these folks. I saw Lupe or somebody say it recently. How is it that we have been told, I don't know, this is kind of going on a tangent, but how is it that we've been told that music needs to be free, even though it is an art form? But painters are not releasing paintings for free. Well, it's still art. There are other art forms, other art industries. I know there's a difference, but there's other art industries who have not sacrificed as much as music has because of our reliance upon these platforms. So when I think about a song going viral, I always have more questions about the platform versus your sauce. Bartholomew, you have a special fucking talent. And I wouldn't even let Spotify have me going crazy about that. Spotify gonna piss you off like like these other platforms be pissing me off with the games. Like, what are we doing? Are you trying to get? Am I your new crackhead? Because I'm going to rehab. Try to make me go to streaming rehab. I said yes. Fire. What did you guys think about this song? I ran some decent ads on this too for a couple years on Toned In too. We ran them for like 10 songs, but this was the one that hit for some reason. Look, when it hits, it hits. But I don't ever doubt us the mix. If anything, I'm just, not the mix, doubt us the music. If anything, I'm just looking at this and saying, what do I have to get in tune with so that I can repeat this success on a regular basis? Because whatever that tuning is, it's a combination of what the people want from you and what you feel the energy to do. There's a marriage. There's like those, you know, those charts that have like two circles, and then there's like the one like the overlappage between them. What they called? Ain't a Venn diagram. What is it called? Whatever that diagram is. I feel like that's where we have to find a balance as artists and producers. What is that balance between something that I get a jolt of energy, genuine, uninhibited, undisturbed energy to create that people also really, really want more of? However that overlaps, I feel like that's the key. Venn diagram. Isn't that a Venn diagram? I think the female vocal made it a hit too. The Perfect want to know how to send the beats. Nah, it's time for the big arrow. It's time for the big arrow. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Nah, y'all distracted. Distro Kid distracting too. Everybody distracted. There you go, right there. Matter of fact, you know what I need to do? I'm gonna help you out real quick. I'm gonna help you. I got you. Don't even say less. Don't even look at the description. That's too easy. That's too easy. There it goes. There it goes. There it go. There you go. All right. Back again. Hopefully that pointed things out a little bit clearly. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be thinking I'll be just playing. You think I'm overkill with these you think I'll be overkill with these, huh? Nope. Okay, bro, stop. I got it. It's all love. It's all love. My bad. I ain't trying to embarrass you. It's all love. I just want to make sure that when people are like, man, could it be more clear? No. I can make it more clear. Yeah, that second track is in there. We're going to listen to that right now. He said, okay, I get it. Leave me alone, Curtis. I ain't even submitting no more. You just mean. I'm sorry. Second one here is Be Free on the Spot, take 8. Oh, we get to see the man. We get to see the man.
One take. Yeah. I just wanna see us all be free. I just wanna see us all be free. Yeah.
Come on.
I just wanna see us all be free. I just wanna see us all be free. Yeah. Be free. Yeah.
Woo!
Wake up in the morning, the pain is almost over, yeah. Yo, I know we've been hurting, but I know I've been hoping for a good day. Wake up in the morning, yeah. The pain is almost over, yeah. I know we've been hurting. Everybody's hoping for a good day. The dream's not done. My hope's been here all along.
The perfect, it's all good.
I've been waiting to love. The dream's not done, yeah. Here all along.
I'm adding this to the list.
I've been waiting. I just wanna see us all be free. I just wanna see us all be free, yeah. I just wanna see us all be free.
Woo!
Yeah, I just wanna see us all be free. Yeah, be free. Yeah. No, I wrote this song in the middle of the night. Before the morning was coming, I was hurting and yearning, hoping for something better. This is for you on Margaret, and for everybody else that we lost. We're gonna be free. Peace and power I desire. I got up higher by love. I admire my Messiah, cause he brought the thoughts I love. I keep rikers in the light, cause they've been profiting off of. But I can't lie, I've been dying, so I speak life like a mug. Got the
Gio
plug,
was good.
Yeah. Want the love, yeah. They want me hating, they faking, they want me just like them, yeah. But I can't do that, no. I cling to my road. I can't do that. We the go, yeah. I got love down up in me, feel it in my throat, yeah. When you coming close, might feel it about the microphone. When I tell you now, boy, I'm finally home, yeah. Your love lifts me up. Your love is a house and a home to me. Your love lifts me up. So wonderful. Your love is a house and a home to me. Your love wakes me up. Your love is a house and a home to me. Your love wakes me up. Your love is a house and a home. I just wanna see us all.
Yeah, you were meant to be with live bands.
That's that. Welcome to On the Spot. Take 8. Something special for y'all. You know, we
Let's
had
go.
to do it. Yeah, you can go pre-save this because it's going to be on Spotify soon. Y'all been telling me I need to put these joints up. So this is the first single out from the On the Spot sessions.
There it is. This was meant to be. Like, you have a voice that was meant to be in a live setting. Shout out to you, man. I love that. Bartholomew Jones. Not only do I appreciate the consistency, right? But I appreciate your leaning into experimentation. You give me the same positive yet unsettling feeling as Outkast. Let me let you know what I mean. In that you can never get too comfortable. This is not music that's just going to fly by and you don't make any commentary about. It doesn't just sit comfortably in the background and you don't ask about it. This is one of those where it's like in mid-conversation, you're like, yo, who was that? It disturbs for all the right reasons. It doesn't stand out for the wrong reasons. I enjoy your music so much. Genuinely enjoy your music. We should start a DIY band. We would have the greatest band of all time. All this talent in here, we'd have the greatest talent. They would be the greatest band of all time. And I know performing these in a live setting is not easy. It's not easy, but I think you executed that really well. I'm laughing at Tyra. I just seen some of the messages Tyra put it there. Them subs hit, Lord. Gamer97 says, fire. Hey, everyone, damn, this sounds good. I agree. This is dope. Geo says fire. Geo said, I'm going to be that guy. That tune is in the wrong key, but it's fire. I didn't hear it. Where was it in the wrong key? I didn't hear that. I saw that message when it popped up. I was listening for it. I didn't hear it. Am I tone deaf? Because it sounded beautiful to me. Great vibe, says Just Jux. Awesomeness, says Tyra. Vocal 6, says Warren Ritter. Fire. Saying that shit. DIY band would actually be insane. All of us on tour. I would love, like the homie Noah James. You've seen him on here before. He used to have a festival called the DIY Festival. It would be so amazing if one day I could do something close to a DIY festival, of course with his blessing, since that was his festival idea, and then had you guys, especially the standouts of this DIY community, come perform at the festival. I want to set that as a new goal. That would be insane. That would be insane to see y'all do your thing live. I mean, beat showcases. I'm talking about song performances, all that good stuff. Singers, all that good stuff. I think we would make a pretty fire festival. That would be an amazing festival. And of course, I'd have to, get my chips right and get Bartholomew to be one of the headliners on that. That'd be for sure. For sure. But just the compilation of skill that I've seen. I know everybody's in different parts of the world, but like imagine a festival with Dead Fury and Bartholomew in Low Frequency. Like that just sounds amazing. It's all doable. Even if we got to do a Zoom festival. Shut up, Curtis. You're giving all the ideas away. A Zoom festival would be nuts. Where we just basically have a Zoom. You show up, put you on the front and center. You perform wherever you want to perform at. Do what you're doing from your bedroom, from your house. Okay, I'm getting excited. Let me shut up. I'm getting excited. Let me stop. That would be crazy. All right. So now we got to do it. All right. This ain't the pandemic, but damn it, we got to do it. All right. So shout out to Bartholomew. Yeah, that sounds dope. Start with the Zoom, then upgrade later. Oh, I'm not upgrading later. I'm upgrading right now. Oh, you're talking about the festival. I thought you meant in terms of my performance room, which, by the way, DIY is exciting news. I'm finally building a live performance room right inside of my house. With your help, I want to slowly turn this room into a space I can give you live music performances, guest music appearances, and even more incredible content. But I need your help. Support this vision of independence through my Patreon at patreon.com/Curtis King. Together, let's step into the future of live music. Now back to the content. Yeah, my bad. I was just, a little commercial break. It's a little commercial break real quick. I thought that what you was talking about? Okay, my bad. You wasn't talking about that, huh? You talking about the festival? Okay, that's my bad. You're right as hell. Okay. Next one up is La Bamba. Nep, Make 'em. It's a bunch of different names. This is called Make 'em La Bamba by Nep. Let's see what you got. Call it Curtis Coast to Coast. Don't do that.
Married the money and fresh like a groom. Thinking it's that, put a date on your tomb. Trippy as fuck in the house, the shrooms. Whoever wants smoke, take a whiff of these fumes. Shit ain't no game that they grip it like doom. First in the closet, I call him raccoon. Steppin' so drippy, your bitch wanna sip me. I'm steppin', don't need no one with me. My weapons come loaded with hundreds and fifties. Chop in the city, I chop through the city. Pick up some bitch, smoke 'em out like a hip. Slap the Kanogo, re-up on some Nipsey. Plan on getting rich like I'm Meech in the Scatty. Plan on getting rich like I'm Meech in the Scatty. Came up from none, self-made on the link. Fuck what they think, yeah, I get that shit done. Load up on the funds like we working for Brinks. La Bamba for fun. I rock with a drum, I make 'em La Bamba for fun. I conquer the guns, then make 'em La Bamba when they've got a step. Came up from none, self-made on link. Fuck what they think, yeah, I get that shit done. Load up on funds like we working for Brinks. La Bamba for fun. I rock with a drum, I make 'em La Bamba for fun. I conquer the guns, then make 'em La Bamba when they've got a step. Premeditated, reaping my vegetation. Go maestro orchestrated. Money bricks for my corporation. From the ground, took it out the base. Clockwise, ain't got the patience. Get it done, that's my occupation. Fuck niggas, cut off all relations. Duh, running around trying to run me a play. Run up some bands in a day. I see the vision is clearer than ever. Bloody leather on my bush and me stepping so cold when I step it, I'm changing the weather. Choppers elite, make them look like umbrellas. Mafia stylish, I rock with gorillas. Put snakes on the rest, and I'm down a Nutella. Booby the trap, then fuck around and gave Scooby a snack. Pearl some dopey, my doobies be fat. I stay with the fact. Crypto the currency, invest in the trap. In God we trust, I mean it like that. Trust, I mean it like that. With the rod, I must gotta keep it like that. Gotta keep it like that. Came up from none, self-made on link. Fuck what they think, yeah, I get that shit done. Load up on ones like we working for Brinks. La Bamba for fun. I rock with drum, I make 'em La Bamba for fun. I conquer the guns, then make 'em La Bamba when they've got a step.
All right, this is Nep, La Bamba. Okay. Time to find its way at the end. Make sure I'm not missing nothing. All right, so once again, that was Nep, Make 'em La Bamba. Okay, so I missed the title just a little bit. My apologies. It started off strong because I like the way the beat drops in. I like the way that you approach the first few bars on this one. You set an energy from the top. Unfortunately, the mix feels like it's overpowering you and not in a good way. Specifically the tape stop effect. I couldn't tell if it was trying to be like a censor or if it was an effect in certain places. I'll tell you this, when you do something like this, where you're using an effect, there is a such thing as overusing it, in my opinion. And I feel like it loses a lot of its special character when you're using it as frequently as you did here. Maybe for like a bar, maybe for like 2 bars, you did that. But if you keep bringing it back, it makes it less special. It's like, imagine somebody that never cusses, finally cusses. And it's like, oh, you really mean that? I think it's the same thing with the effects. When you are really calculated about how you're using them, it makes it that much more special. People will be like, that's my favorite part. But it's hard to say that's my favorite part when you do it as frequently, or the engineer did as frequently as he did on it. The mix also made it challenging to understand. Make sure that's not my sound, because I feel like I said that a few times today. I feel like your vocals sounded like over digitalized. It sounded like, you know how like when you do like the do-it-yourself acapellas, and you get like the old school websites that'll like turn a song into an acapella, and it sounds super digitized with the digital artifacts. That's what it sounds like in the back of the vocals here. And I don't know if that was done on purpose. It doesn't feel like a purposeful move. So most of my issue with this particular one is just the mix, and it makes it really hard to like follow what you're saying. Because I'm listening. Okay, give me an idea of what is Make 'em La Bamba. Okay, cool. The artwork gets your attention, but in terms of keeping me retained, keeping me listening further, I think there's some things that are getting in the way of you as an artist, and it's making it really hard to like get the full picture. Because I can hear you floating over the beat. Like there's certain places you hit a pocket, and I can tell you're very comfortable on that microphone. But I think that the beat crowds you out in certain places, and then sometimes the mix just doesn't bring out the best. But outside of that, solid, man, solid. It's different. It's different. I'm always here for something different, Nep. The tape stop was overworking. It wasn't censoring anything. Desmond said it came off sloppy. He made it the chorus. I don't know if it's the vocal sample fits over the melody. Possibly. I thought it was a censor at first, but I don't think it was. Nah, because it started just hitting random bars. It has that vibe like Mystic Styles, Error, 3-6 Mafia, Can Dig It, Unexpected Flip. Yeah, when somebody said Suicide Boys, immediately I started to think about like, all right, so I'm starting to think of like Memphis hip hop. I'm starting to think about even funk, and I'm starting to think, okay, there's sort of like a I don't want to call it lo-fi, but there's like a sort of like a lo-fi-ish type effect that happens with the music, almost like VHS hip hop to a certain degree. You expect it, so it's adding a little bit of a character to the song. When I look at it from that perspective, it makes some of the mixing choices make sense, but I still want to be able to hear what Nep is saying. Like I'm always, especially as a listener, I want to hear what you're saying. I want to hear the wordplay, all that good stuff. I can see the vision, but that compressor on the track needs to come off. I like it though. That tape stop tripped me out. Yeah, them 808s was for sure panned. That's just like somebody was going crazy. Somebody was like, look what I can do. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. You know what'd be crazy? Those are producers' famous last words before they start doing something they don't need to be doing. You know what'd be real crazy? No, I don't, producer. What will be real crazy? You know what'd be real crazy? No, you don't need to tell me what would be real crazy. Oh, damn. There go that arrow again. There go that damn arrow again. Are these the same submissions? Let me make sure. Yes, these are the same submissions. Okay. So, Christopher T., I believe you were either were you a finalist last time? You were close. This arrow, I forgot it was here. Sorry, guys. Funkin' 4J. How are you doing today? I have another one for you this week. It is a remake of Funkin' for Jamaica. Okay. Christopher T. Funkin' for Jamaica.
Let it get into you. Yo, baby, yo, what's up with that?
Okay.
What you doing, man? What's up with that? I was doing the Let it get into you.
Don't y'all start with me. Don't you start with me with no slap bass.
This feeling's wrong, that's what it is.
This is amazing.
If you're feeling the funk, how many people tonight? I'm feeling it. Let it get into you.
Ooh, ooh! I see what you did here.
Let it get into you. Clap your hands with me. I need to know they're feeling it. Yes, right now, tonight. If you're feeling it, yeah, I wanna hear you feeling it. If you're feeling the funk, Jamaica funk, that's what it is. Let me get it into you. Come on, I got the groove. You know I'll be looking for Jamaica. If you feel it, let it get into you. Jamaica funk,
Let's go.
that's what it is. What we do, baby, let it get into you. If you feel
Well, I'll be damned.
let it get into you. Jamaica funk, that's what it is. Let it get into you. If you feel it, let it get into you. Jamaica funk, that's what it is. Baby, come funk with me. Baby, fucking for Jamaica.
Where are we going now? Oh, wow. Four minutes and 37 seconds of just sheesh. Damn. All right, so a spin on a classic song that I'm sure the majority of y'all in here have heard. It is always a challenge when you're taking on the memory of your audience. And you're putting your musicianship, you know, if you're a musician, you don't feel the pressure. And I can obviously hear the musicality in what you're doing. The fact that this is from 2017. And here's something I have to say, because I think some people think I have a bias to music or even sounds that sound outdated. There's a way to do it, to make it a evergreen masterpiece. There's a way to do it. Even if you're in 2023 and you're saying, you know what? These are the sounds I gravitate towards. These are the sonics I gravitate towards. Cool. That is the foundation. My only issue is when the mix doesn't add up. Because then it's like, well, what did we progress as far as we did for you not to even like tap into some of the sonics of today? What I love about this is that you can place it in 2017, you can place it in 2023, and I still get benefit from it. I still listen to this and feel like if this was made last week, I don't hear any sounds to it that sound like, oh, that's a period piece. That sounds exactly from 2006 Swiss Beats with that damn potato chip bag snare. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that. And I love that. I love that. I love the fact that when you put musicality first, it is really hard. It is really hard to, when you put musicality first, it is really hard to not enjoy what's going on. Musicality is timeless. And so, ultimate props for this one. What can I say? What can I say? It's a clean mix all the way around. It's just a really well executed. I think I told you the same thing last week. Really well executed mix all the way around. So Christopher T, props to you. I want to hear what the community got to say about this one. Oh, bro, that's that house trance music from the 80s. He did his thing on this one. Wow. All this time I've been trying to find your Spotify. There you go. I'm glad he shared now. You went crazy on this. Hey, Flaw sent something in. I ain't. This is a feel-good song for sure. Bro is wilding out. This is a whole club mix. Reminds me of gaming in the 90s. Chris AK. Hold on. I ain't did this in a second. Do I still got it? Yes, I do. Comment of the day. I feel like Nardwuar. Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm getting from this? NBA Live 98. Before they let whoever took over the playlist thought they was in a bag. Before whoever took over the playlist was like, yeah, forget all that funk shit. I'm just gonna find the most ignorant rap I can find. You know what I'm finna do? Bleep out everything on it. I'll be on 2K like, just put this shit on mute. I can't even enjoy the damn song. I ain't like the soundtrack they had since they had Big Boy as one of the songs on there. I'll just be sitting there like, what is the point? What's the point? What's the point? What's the point? Pissing me off for no reason. Amazing. I thought this was really fun. Crazy taxi type beats. Been down. Shout out to Christopher T on that one. That was an amazing display. Adding you to the list. I already added you to the list. Okay, cool. Well, we're starting to get down to the end here. Y'all had me nervous for a second. They had us down in the first half, but y'all came through at the last minute. Wow, big ass arrow. We can finally turn those off because submissions are officially closed. Officially closed. All right. Let me get this right here. Let's put this right. Ooh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. That's what you do. I gotta get it in you. I love that. Oh, I love that. Cool. Okay. So, last one of the night. Flawed. Oh, Flawed. What you coming through here with, man? How dare you start off the stream and end the stream? I know it's going to be some craziness in here. Let's see. Flawed. What you got here? The mix isn't good. I got to re-record the hook, but this is something I'm working on. Brawling with Demons.
Every night is there for you.
It's constant. Unlike these human beings.
I like these humans.
Who lie about.
I never believe if y'all would've told me I would be here now when I was an old me. All in my dome be crowded and lonely. Now I zone and I know how to control me. All I'm achieving. They wanna see how long I'ma keep it. They watching me, I'm brawling with demons that want me to jump off of the deep end. If real currency is savings looking
now,
blank,
James.
I'm married to the game, no engaging with the fake. Man, thank you for the raging and the hate. The exchanges at a rate, putting statements in the bank. These damn bills, I'll do anything that I can tell. I can't fail, a testament to a man's will. Need more cash and credit for you can't sell. We forge paths, you bend the truth on the anvil. They are why I can't stand liars. I'll make a vampire stay inside, nigga, from the way I shine so gory. If I stand by them, they all fry ghost stories. Like a campfire when they online. I keep it solid, no breaking like Pangea. I'm making fuel out of...
Hold on. James, please send an MP3 in, my friend. M4A is not going to do it. We're not going to play no M4A. MP3, please. I need an MP3. MP3.
They hating like pancreas. I'm high, basically skyscraping like kidneys. God faith in me, only no time wasting within me. I never believe if y'all would've told me I would be here now when I was an old me. All in my dome be crowded and lonely. Now I zone and I know how to control me. All I'm achieving, they wanna see how long I'ma keep it. They watching me, I'm brawling with demons that want me to jump off of the deep end.
Don't you dare. 1 minute and 47 seconds.
DIY.
What you on, bro? James Loner, you're the last one of the night, but I need you to send an MP3, fam. That's it. You get the MP3, we'll play what you send through. But yeah, M4A, we just can't do that. I can't do the M4A. It's way too risky on my computer. Yeah, that's a phony people sample. Man, flawed. This is what you do. Certain people, you question whether or not they were supposed to rap their songs. They supposed to be making songs. You are someone who it is very evident through all the music that I hear from you. That is a gift. That is a gift given from a higher power. The way you seamlessly go back and forth from melody to the lyrics, the way that you draw us in, even on a rough mix, you draw the listener in, and you do it in a way that doesn't beg for attention. It's just too appealing to look the other way. I like the way that you approach the order of your songs too. It always feels like you put your hand out to shake someone's hands, like having a conversation, like, hi, my name is this is what I'm currently talking about. Welcome to my TED Talk. Other vibes that I get from that. And I feel like you're very intentional about that. There's a beginning, there's a middle, there's an end. And it feels like all of that, even though it's 1 minute and 47 seconds, you got me hot right now. Hot. 1 minute and 40 seconds is disrespectful. In every capacity. Disrespectful. What did y'all think of this one? I like the concept and vibe. Did he sample Phony People? It's tight. DIY for sure. Yeah, that's a Phony People sample. Flawed is super dope. That was a vibe. It's definitely intentional, man. Because I think we come from the same generation of like songwriting. We come from the same generation of hip hop songwriting where it wasn't just like I just pop up out of nowhere and just start vibing. I for the life of me, I know this ages me. But you high pitched rappers with an 808 come in, you be like, that is not a handshake. That is not a handshake. Who are you? How did you get in my house? How did you get in my speakers? Who are you? What is this song about? Shut up, Curtis. Shut up, Boomer. It's a vibe. No, it's a bad introduction. What are we doing? What are we doing exactly? Shut up, Boomer. It's a vibe. I'll shut up then. Sorry for not vibing with the kids. I think just start off on a like. Where's the part of you that's like, this is what I came to do. Simmons in a cane. Y'all forgot all about that. This shit is. What are we doing? Who are you? Huh? All right, I'm done. That's my rant for the day. Flawed, I add you to the list. I added you to the list. Here we go. James Loner. Send us an MP3. Let's go. Not sure what the name of the song. I think it's Vu. But let's go ahead and hear what you got.
So, in the morning and my mind's on 10. I ain't even checking the phone, it's silent. Why you gotta hit my line? By the party, I don't wanna step in. 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 Cut me out cause I don't wanna step in. I don't wanna step in. I don't wanna step in. Got a lot of people in the wanna check in. Me and you, we can rendezvous. Oh, oh, oh. What you wanna do? Me and you, we can rendezvous. Oh, oh, oh.
Who the better MC? And I bet they all search, overlapping anybody, whoever you deem first. Man, what you think? This is my turf, monster with the ink. I'll show you how dreams work. Double hits, rehearse, second nature, metaverse. I'm the only introvert, labels have to reimburse on a deal. I'm probably worth a meal, no doubt. And I mapped it all out like Michael Schofield. What's the plan? You really with your man? I'm out here chasing checks, better catch me if you can. Money out the bank, Leonardo with their hands. And I make it all stretch straight from here to Japan. I don't really understand what you trying to do. Shit, I'm tired playing games, I ain't really in the mood. Got a rooftop suite with a penthouse view. If you really wanna meet, we can link around too. But that's all up to you.
I got a place we can check in right now. Cold drinks, 5-star, lay the pipe down. I don't got no rules, use your mind now. We can make a fun night out of this. I'm trying to link.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that snare is in 8K. That snare is in Dolby Digital. That snare is surround sound.
All night, get a fight out of this. You ain't freaky enough if there ain't violence. You gonna sing all night, I got that violin, yeah. And get high off this, kick your ass to the street when the sunlight hits. I'm just playing, baby, you should make breakfast. You can hit me up anytime you want the checklist. Always on call like a speed dial fresh. And I'm always in a DM like she caught me in a mention. Fit her on the block like she got me playing Tetris. Come around my crib, my spot, my entrance. We can make a little something epic come through. I'm trying to rendezvous. Me and you, we can rendezvous.
Like I can smell the drummer.
Oh, oh, what you wanna do? Me and you, we can rendezvous. Oh, oh, oh.
All right. Well, that's the way that you end. That's the way you end critique my beats today. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. That's a strong way to end today. Okay, so we got some voting to do, ladies and gentlemen. We got some voting to do. I got to use the bathroom. Not even going to hold you. Here's my initial thoughts on what we just heard. Let me shut this music up before I forget my thoughts. All the way around, it just sounded like you had a great control over the idea, over your voice. Nothing felt forced in the way that you delivered this. I believed every word. I didn't want to think about anything else except for the story that you were that I was being told, which is a compliment to the confidence in your songwriting, the confidence in your voice. I think the production was a really great mix. Someone said Pharrell earlier, and that's for sure something I heard. There were parts of this where the vocal mix was a lot better than it was. For instance, the chorus versus the verse. That was the only thing that I heard. So the chorus of this, I liked the mix. But the verse kind of felt like it took a step down in terms of just the velocity. I'm still adding you to the list. Don't get it twisted. This is a beautiful piece of music. And that snare, that 4K snare, that 4K snare with the 4K HDMI cords, the gold HDMI cord you can only get from Amazon, that shit was HD. It was HD as hell. It was 4K as hell. It was ultra HD. It was ultra 4K, which worked for my producer ears, but not so much as a compliment to the song. I felt like it was a little bit too present. And there were certain times where I liked the volume, but then there's certain times where I feel like it overpowered you as a singer and as a lyricist on this one. So I would scale it just a little smidget. Just a smidget. Just a smidget. Just a smidget. You know what I'm saying? Not to be a snare or anything, but I just think that just a smidget. Bring it down to just a smidget. But I like the bounce on this one. I like the live feel of this one. I would love to hear this with a live band for sure. For sure. I think the auto-tune could use some humanizing and retune speed slowing. Oh, yeah. See, I know you know what you're doing with your auto-tune because you sent me some auto-tune settings. You're like, Curtis, this is what I use. Here it goes. That's a song for Apple commercial. Facts. I can hear this on the radio. Definitely keep your head bopping. Nice finish. This is an industry standard ready. Nice pen work in one of them grooves. Two-step with to avoid spilling a drink. Oh, I don't know why that randomly reminds me. I was in high school one time, and it's a big dude. He was on a scooter, and like I say, he's a big dude to help you understand how amazing this thing that he did was. He was like, "What's going on, guys?" This man slipped on something and fell off of his scooter. His scooter fell. It all happened in slow motion, and he fell on his back, and the soda still stayed and fought the hands of gravity, and he didn't spill not one drop. Something about that, to avoid spilling the drink, just immediately gave me that memory. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life, except for the guy at Jack in the Box the one time where he was done eating and he dropped his tray, which had fries. One of the fries, for some reason, went higher than everything else, and he grabbed it and let everything else drop, and he ate it and looked at us. I've seen some amazing things in his life. Don't know what that has to do with anything, but James Lohner, amazing music. Just felt like sharing that with you. This nigga said, cat-like reflexes is going on here. All right, we got a competition. So I got to use the bathroom real quick. TMI. I'll be right back. We got a competition to go ahead and judge. Do not leave. We got to judge this competition. We got some decisions to make, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much. Let me see how many folks is in here so I can see what the magic number is. 49 people. We should be able to get to at least 25 votes. Let's get to 25 votes, and you decide who the winner is. Now, is that incense smoke getting to bro? What you mean? Like, why does incense smoke? Oh, you mean like, am I getting high? No. It's hot in here, though. It's 82. And I got one of these fan boosters for the AC, and it's not working. That shit's just loud. Disrespectful. All right, so here's my final list. Let me go ahead and compile this. We're going to do the producer side first, and then we'll do the song side. So let's get this started. Who had the best beat of the night? First and foremost, thank you for everybody that submitted. I appreciate you taking the time to share your music and also contribute to this idea of this live performance room. Like, this is something I really, really give a damn about, and I want to see it all come together. And I want to do it with your help, right? I could easily go take out a loan and get it that way, or put out another product. But I would love for it to be something that you look at and say, I contributed to that. DIYer financed. That sounds fire to me. So that is that. So let me go ahead and put some names here on this good old list for the beats of the night. First one up is Hyso JX10. The second one up, Cinematography. I don't like that shit. I'm gonna just put the acronym. I don't like that shit. Oops. And then the next one is Low Frequency, Never Let the Wave Die. Never Let the Wave. I'm just call it Never Let the Wave, just so we can fit those characters. And then the last one is Christopher T. Funkin' for Jamaica. Keep in mind, if you make a vote, you cannot fix it and go back and change that again. That vote is final. That vote is final. So if you do choose to go that direction, that is who you voted for. So let's go ahead and review these songs. Let's play them. And let's get your feedback on it. And you let me know. You let me know which one you think had the best beat of the night. So first one up is going to be X10 by Hyso. I'm going to go ahead and play that one right now. I'm only going to play 1 minute and 10 seconds of it. Kick is disrespectful. Woo! All right. Next one up is Cinematography. I don't like that shit. That's what the name of this one is. Let's go ahead and clear this off of the list. And let's get to this next one. Cinematography. I don't like this shit.
Cinematography.
Oops, my bad. Hold on.
Cinematography.
You got some more seconds on here. There you go. There it is. Cinematography. Disgusting work. Disgusting work by y'all. Low Frequency. Oh my gosh. This is a competition right here. This is something special right here. Low Frequency came through here today with Never Let the Wave Die. Never Let the Wave Die. What you got? That's cinematography. Excuse me. That's low frequency. Excuse me. Low frequency. Crazy. All right. So the next one up, the last one is going to be Christopher T. Funking for Jamaica.
Let it get into you. Yo, baby, yo. What's up with that? Having that pretty sound. Yeah, baby. What you doing, man? What's up with that? I was doing the Let it get into you. You got the
Shout out to the diversity here, man. This is crazy. All right, that's 110. Yeah, I got some decisions to make. We need, you know what? I think we can get to 30. I don't think that's asking for a lot. So if you're right here, if y'all are right here right now in this stream, do me a favor. Just hit the like, definitely hit the like button, but please make a decision here because then we can get to the next phase of this, which is going to be the song of the night. This is for the beat of the night. You just heard 4 entries from very talented music producers. Make a choice. Whichever one. If you got to rewind, the DVR mode is on. You can go ahead and rewind this video and go listen back. But let's get to 30 votes. I think we can get to 30 votes. I don't think that's asking for a lot. There it goes. It's looking like this is getting close. This is getting interesting. What the hell? Right now it's a 2-way tie. ISO and low frequency. Low frequency is our returning champ from last week. This decision is harder than any college exam I had to take. It is. And people don't get anybody submitting. This is not a competition. It's not a competition. This is a celebration of who blew us away the most in terms of their submission, in terms of their music, who blew us away. And so we want to make sure that we show that love. And in what better way? Like, what's dope is that this is something that is not only financed by me, some of my money is on the line, but it's the DIY community that is investing into the DIY community. So it's independence supporting independence all the way around, which is dope. So 2 more votes. Oh, this is nasty how close this is. This is crazy. Curtis, you can keep the hundo and add it to your space if it happens to win. I appreciate that. And shout out to whoever sent me a DM. Fucking entitled ass. I bet you was a producer. Entitled ass producer sent me a DM on Instagram from a burner account. Show your face. Show your scared ass face. Send me a DM. I don't think it's fair, Curtis, that you're giving less of a prize on Critique My Beats to the people who submit. I really miss the great submissions that come in when you have the price high. I don't think it's fair because your stage doesn't really benefit anybody else except for yourself. First of all, it took about 70 episodes of Critique My Beats before I gave any kind of reward. All right, whoever the person's name was, Burrito something, I know you in here. I know your ass is in here. First of all, it took almost 60, 70 episodes before I even put out any prize. Don't forget the benefit of being able to share your music with people who will consume your music. You're not owed that, you snotty ass brat. You're not owed that. You're not owed anything. And how you gonna tell a grown man how to run his business? You're lame. That's lame. You're gonna sit and even send it from my burner account. Say it with your chest. Say it with your real Instagram. That's weird. That's weird. Oh, Curtis, I think you should bring the price back up. So F my goals, right? F my dreams. And I bet you didn't even win. Long as you get your $100, that's all that matters. So you just want me to do this the rest of my life and not go after anything, huh? So just find another way to do it, huh? Just find somebody else. What are we doing? Entitled ass brat. I know you in here. You sitting here like, he talking to you. He ain't talking to me. Head ass. Entitled. There it is. We have a winner. Oh my gosh. Low frequency. Back to back. It's the first back to back champion I've seen. Congratulations. I already have your information, so I'm going to send you a PayPal. I'm going to send you a PayPal back to that email. So shout out to Low Frequency. Yeah, man, entitled as hell. Like, what are we doing? And then you send it from a burner account. Like, ugh. Do you kiss your mom with that burner account? Do you kiss your mother with that burner account? Just typing fast. Sent me 2 paragraphs from a account named Burrito something. I was like, I just know. I didn't even have to read it. That shit was sitting in my message request on Instagram. I was like, this is finna be burner account and somebody got to get their shit off. I just knew it. All right, that's the first phase of this. 2 paragraphs is crazy. 2 paragraphs? Yes, musicness. 2 paragraphs. I wish I would have saved it, but I was so irritated by it. I was just like, could you not? Could you not? Oh my gosh. There it is though. But we're gonna focus on the good shit here. Shout out to Low Frequency. That's crazy. 2 back-to-back W's. All right, here we go. So, who had the best song of the night? That's what went down. Can I get in? Now I gotta hear that song. All right, first one up is Ando San, Chosen. Second one up is Bartholomew Jones, On the Spot, Take 8. It was one of my favorites one here tonight. Let me go ahead and delete this other part. Flawed is the next one, Brawling with Demons. And then the last one is going to be James Loner, Vu. Let's call it Vu. All right, let's get to it. Y'all got some voting to do. I'm just glad that y'all like the music because I love what I do. We can hear it, Low Frequency. We hear it in your music, man. And we love what you're doing. We love what you're doing. What I love the most about your production, bro, it just sounds like somebody that wants to push for higher heights in their musicality. When I listen to your music, I get like the same kind of excitement I listen to Tall Black Guy. Like, I love this brother's music. He put a snippet of something the other night, and I'm about to play the songs right now, Yannick. He put out a snippet of something last night. I was just like, yo, this is a masterpiece. So, all right. Yeah, this is not going to be easy. This ain't going to be easy, but y'all got decisions to make. So I'm about to play the songs right now. All right, so the first one up is Chosen by Ando San. And here it goes. The first entry. Oh, I hate to do that. I'm sorry, fam. But it's 1 minute and 10 seconds. Just want to be fair to everybody. Next one is Bartholomew Jones, and this is the one that was the YouTube joint, On the Spot. I think it's called Be Free.
One take. Yeah. I just wanna see us all be free. I just wanna see us all be free. Yeah. I just wanna see us all be free. I just wanna see us all be free. Yeah, me free. Yeah, yeah. Wake up in the morning. The pain is almost over. Yeah, yeah. Yo, I know we've been hurting. But I know I've been hoping for a good day. Wake up in the morning, yeah. The pain is almost over, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know we've been hurting. Everybody's hoping for a good day. The dream's not done. My hope's been here all along, all along.
Good luck to y'all.
I've been waiting to love. The dream's not done.
Oh, I hate to do that, but it's been done. Oh, man. Good luck to y'all. Y'all got some decisions to make. That is... Yikes. Next one is our friend Flaw, who blessed us with an early mix of this next song called Brawling with Demons.
Every night is there for you. Every night is there for you. It's constant. Unlike these human beings. Unlike these humans.
There's no wrong answer here. That's the beautiful part about it. Shout out to just the DIYers in general. Shout out to y'all in general. Like, this is, y'all inspire me. You know what I'm going to save that thought. Hold on. I'm going to save that thought. Come and play the last entry. This one is James Loner Vu.
So, in the morning and my mind's on 10. I ain't even checking the phone, it's silent. Why you gotta hit my line? By the party, I don't wanna step in. 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 Cut me out cause I don't wanna step in. I don't wanna step in. I don't wanna step in. Got a lot of people what in the check in. Me and you, we can rendezvous. Oh, oh, oh. What you wanna do? Me and you, we can rendezvous. Oh, oh, oh.
Who the better MC? And I bet they all search, overlapping anybody, whoever you deem first. Man, what you think? This is my turf. Monster with the ink, I'll show you how dreams work. Double hits, rehearse, second nature, metaverse. I'm the only introvert, labels have to reimburse on a deal. I'm probably worth a meal, no doubt. And I mapped it all out like Michael Schofield. What's the plan? You really with your man? I'm out here chasing checks, better catch me if you can. Money out the bank, Leonardo with the hands. And I make it all stretch straight from here to Japan. I don't really understand what you trying to do. Shit, I'm tired playing games, I ain't really get a move. Got a rooftop suite with a penthouse view. If you
I hate to do that. I hate to do that to good music, but that's just so that we get an idea. All right. Look, y'all got decisions to make. This is a playlist, not a decision. Accurate. This is a playlist, not a decision. 4 more votes and we got a winner. This is a playlist and not a this is a playlist, not a decision. That is a bar. That's the comment of the night. That's hilarious. That's crazy. 3 more votes and we got a winner here. We have a winner here. Oh, you just swung it at the last minute, James Loner. You just swung that at the last. One more vote. Who's the final decide? Who's going to decide this? Who's going to decide this? Who wins this? This comes down to the last vote. There it is, James Loner. As far as I'm concerned, ain't no damn losers in the situation. James Loner, please do me a favor. Do me a huge favor. I want to make sure I get you this money before I shut down the studio tonight. Send me either your PayPal address or send me a Cash App so I can send you over this money. I want to send that to you. I already have your information for Low Frequency. Please send that over. James Loner, congratulations. Here's a thought that I wanted to share with you guys, just really quick. First of all, congratulations to everybody that sent in entries. Y'all are amazing. Moment of transparency. There was a time where I didn't dread coming Mondays to do this. I just knew there were going to be very long sessions. And I got to tell you, in a very short period of time, the quality went from, all right, these are cool. Some of these are folks who are just beginning. So, you know, sometimes it's an uphill battle from like today's just one of them days where like almost damn near every single one of these had something special to bring to the table. I used to dread it, not just because of that, but I used to dread it because I'm like, I'd rather be working on music than telling somebody else my thoughts on their music. But here's what I've learned as I've humbled myself in the process, and I've really started to like fully understand the value that these sessions give. I look forward to it because you guys are filling me up with so many creative ideas and energy. By the time I go cook up on Tuesday or Wednesday, I just feel like I was able to like charge up creatively. And then by the time my time comes to cook up music, I'm feeding off of that energy. So shout out to y'all for inspiring another fellow DIYer.
DIY.
I appreciate you. I genuinely appreciate you. I respect you. I respect your craft. And I feel honored that you are willing to share with me. There's a lot of different live streams that do critiques. I like to think that we're giving it a unique approach. I like to think that it is something that is valuable for you, even if it's something that you don't end up being a finalist, or even if you don't quote unquote win. It's not about a competition. This is about sharing the music of DIYers. Maybe I don't disclose that, but this is about sharing the music of independent artists and music producers and reminding people who may just be checking in just to see what the music is about that the gold is in the independent space. The gold is in the DIYers. The gold that these folks are looking for from their favorite artists who are half-assing their way through music, who are only here for a check, who have lost the love for it because now that all their finances are taken care of, they don't have the same drive that they once did. The gold is here. And the gold is from many different walks of life that maybe you would have never came across. I love the fact that when I follow you guys, some of y'all have different political beliefs and all of these different things. I love you just the same. I'm grateful that we're able to share in music being a thing that connects all of us, right? No matter where you're from, no matter what you represent, whatever the case is, I love that music is a thing that connects all of this. This is why I continue to do this series. This is why I continue to always stay excited about what's to come, staying present in the moment at the same time. But yeah, thank y'all so much for continuing to support this series. More coming. Yeah, y'all are helping me build up this room. We're going to build up this room. It's going to happen. It is going to happen. So with that said, let's go ahead and since Low Frequency had it last week, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream out with James Loner. Y'all have a really great one. Thank you for voting. Thank you for those of you that are just hanging out. Thank you to my moderators. Shout out to y'all one time.
DIY.
So there it is. If you're looking for ways to support, really quick, I gotta, you know what I gotta do.
Curtis King, it's time to plug your shit. Go on and plug your shit. Plug your shit. Go on and plug your shit. Won't you take your wallet out and spin? Spin with me. Spin with me. CurtisKing.com. We got courses, packs, sound packs, whatever you need.
I don't know what to say. DIYers, exciting news. I'm finally building a live performance room right inside of my house. With your help, I want to slowly turn this room into a space I can give you live music performances, guest music appearances, and even more incredible content. But I need your help. Support this vision of independence through my Patreon at patreon.com/Curtis King. Together, let's step into the future of live music. Now back to the... All right, take us home, James Loner. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your music. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
So, in the morning and my mind's on 10. I ain't even checking the phone, it's silent. Why you gotta hit my line by the party? I don't wanna step in. 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 Count me out cause I don't wanna step in. I don't wanna step in. Got a lot of people what you wanna check do. Me and you, we can rendezvous. Oh, what you wanna do? Me and you, we can rendezvous.
Who the better MC? And I bet they all search, overlapping anybody anybody, whoever you deem first. Man, what you think? This is my turf. Monster with the ink, I'll show you how dreams work. Double hits, rehearse, second nature, metaverse. I'm the only introvert, labels have to reimburse on a deal. I'm probably worth a meal, no doubt. And I mapped it all out like Michael Schofield. What's the plan? You really with your man? I'm out here chasing checks, better catch me if you can. Money out the bank, Leonardo with the hands. And I make it all stretch straight from here to Japan. I don't really understand what you trying to do. Shit, I'm tired playing games, I ain't really in the mood. Got a rooftop suite with a penthouse view. If you really wanna meet, we can link around too. But that's all up to you.
I got a place we can check in right now. Cold drinks, 5-star, lay the pipe down. I don't got no rules, use your mind now. We can make a fun night out of this. I'm trying to link all night, get a fight out of this. You ain't freaky enough if there ain't violence. You gonna sing all night, I got that violin, yeah. And get high off this, kick your ass to the street when the sunlight hits. I'm just playing, baby, you should make breakfast. You can hit me up anytime you on the checklist. Always on call like a speed out fresh. And I'm always in a DM like she caught me in a mention. Fit her on the block like she got me playing Tetris. Come around my crib, my spot, my entrance. We can make a little something epic come through. I'm trying to rendezvous, me and you. We can rendezvous.